Okay, this video is gonna be about an issue that I had with Yeti Ice. Now, I called the company customer service, and of course I was the only one that ever had that problem, and they've said they've never had this issue before. But before I get to that, I'll just mention that they come in 3 sizes, and I happen to buy all 3. And what you see here is just a regular ice pack, because I ended up returning the other ice packs. So the Yeti Ice comes in a 1 pound, 2 pound, and 4 pound sizes. The 1 pound is 8 inches by 2 5/8 by 1 5/8. The 2 pound is 8 by 5 3/8 by 1 5/8. And the 4 pound is 10 3/4 by 8 by 1 5/8. So my freezer is at 12 degrees Fahrenheit, and I have a thermometer in there, and again, 12 degrees. Now, I called up customer service at Yeti, and they would not tell me what the temperature was or how long it would take. Now, it says 28 degrees is what they freeze at, but they wouldn't tell me how long it would take to get there. So this ice you're seeing right here, that cheap ice you can get anywhere, I can put that in. This is not frozen at the moment. Okay, by the excuse me, by the way, this is 7.5 by 7.5 by 1.5 inch, and I can put this in the evening, say 6 o'clock, and by morning, within 12 hours, it's froze solid. But what happened with my Yeti Ice is I bought 2 of each size. I bought 2 1 pound, 2 2 pounds, and 2 4 pounds. And they were in there. Now this is 2 of each now. So what's interesting is they were in there over 48 hours, 2 days. And only the 1 4 pound was what I would call maybe 60%, 70% froze. It was still mushy. The other ones were still liquid. So that's why I called customer service. And they seem to think that this information was proprietary. I ended up talking to several different people. But in any event, I just decided to return them and not deal with it. I thought at the prices, because the price of these, a 1 pound is $14.99, the 2 pound is $19.99, and a 4 pound is $29.99. And my thought is, if you can't take something that's $30, if you can't take one of those and put it in, and it's not froze overnight, and this thing is, then I guess I don't need it. But like I said, I don't know if anybody else has had that problem, so I'm just making you aware of it. And if you ever do call the company, be interested to see what they tell you. Because again, they told me that they've never had that problem. And so I don't know. What they wanted me to do was return the ice to them, and they said they would replace it. But I was hoping that they would, so that I would have the ice packs, that they would send me out new ones, and then, you know, I would send the other ones back, but they weren't going to do that. But anyways, I know Amazon, had I bought those off of Amazon, I'm sure they would have done that, because Amazon is spectacular. I had an issue once several years ago with a hard drive that had just a plug in the back out, and I bought 2 at one time, and the lady was very good. She said, print out the sticker. She said, we're going to have a new hard drive overnighted. You'll get it tomorrow. And if you could put the other one in there and put a sticker on it, and we'll have them pick it up. So that's customer service. Now, Yeti didn't want to do that for me. So I was a little bit, and I just thought, well, you know what? Let me just take them back. And I'll just use the old standbys here that just worked perfect. I just thought it was interesting to try something different. But sometimes things that are different work, and sometimes they don't. So again, I just want to let you guys know, in case if you've ever had that problem, I've had it. And if you call customer service at Yeti and they say they've never heard of it, believe me, I've had that problem. And like I said, what's interesting is, out of 6 of them, 5 of them didn't freeze. I just thought that was really, really interesting. They were liquid in a 12-degree Fahrenheit freezer. It was a refrigerator freezer, not a deep freeze, but it was my freezer, you know. It's a top freezer in my refrigerator. So, anyways, so that's what I ended up doing with it. Hopefully, this is of some help to you guys.